part 2. All right, Alan, and the rest of you guys out there. Lyle, it was awesome talking to you. And you certainly have come to the same conclusion. And I appreciate the conversation. So, Alan, here's the deal. It's probably best if I just pull this thing up. Let me see if I can get this on a big screen for you. Can I do it? I don't know. The main trouble is this. Alessandro and crew and the rest of the boutique community at large, they're selling to a small niche of people who want an exact carbon copy of the vintage circuits. So along with that process of transferring that DNA into a new shell, what's happening is all the mistakes that were made in the prior iterations that were revised out, that were iterated out, find themselves in the chassis of your fancy, expensive boutique amp. And that's basically what happened here. Alessandro and crew put the standby switch between the rectifier and that reservoir cap. That's what they did. Now, let me pull this up. Does it work that way? Sure does. But at what cost? Well, at the expense of maybe having to purchase tubes for a customer, at the expense of having to have a dude working on a queue of trouble tickets that don't need to exist or doesn't need to exist. I think the smart thing to do would be to not use the standby switch at all. Now, if that's not an option, like if it doesn't sit right, if you just can't wrap your mind and heart around that, of having that vestigial appendage sitting at the top of your chassis there, just unused, and if you feel like you just need to have it because it's handy for muting, then I would say why not do what Leo did after. Like, I just happen to have the AB165 version pulled up. Let me turn this camera outward and see if we can pick that up. Actually, let me just move the whole mount. Stand by. By the way, John Williams, if you're watching this one, you're 100% correct. These are not the Solon fast caps that I was thinking about. God, I didn't have my readers on. How bad is that? I need to use reading glasses now. These are all made in, Mundorf caps. Made in the hinterland, or made in Germany. So that's what these are, super high quality caps. These are not FNTs, despite the artwork there on the shells. So, all right, now this is the AB165 version of the Fender Bassman. Now let's look at what's different. On the 5F6-A version, let me get my hand around the mount here. The standby switch breaks this link between the output of the rectifier and the input of the main reservoir cap. On all revisions after, the standby switch is going to go between the output of the reservoir cap and the input of this TR2, which is the choke. And that's where it should go. So that would be my suggestion if you just have to use the switch. But otherwise, the pain-free route would be just to not use the switch. So the choice is yours. Bye.